Go.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. and Mr. Ryan, are you right? Yeah, okay, so we given a sentence, yeah? And sentence S equals E, let's say I write a sentence, yeah? E-R-I-C is I-S
Thank you very much.
Ryan, you see, I'm trying to mix up the capitals
It looks
uppercase.
ridiculous.
Ryan's
Ugh.
good friend, okay? Good friend.
Hello,
G-O-O.
Ryan's good friends.
Good friend.
It doesn't make sense.
F-R-I-E-N.
Yeah, our good friends.
Ryan, Eric is Ryan's good friend. What's wrong with that? Okay. So we want to capitalize the words in a sentence in such ways.
You
The first of all,
apostrophe.
what's apostrophe?
Uh,
Let's think. Yeah? Okay, so don't worry about apostrophe. Okay. So these are letters. They are only letters, words, and space in the sentences, and we want to capitalize the sentences in such a way. If a word is less than 2 letters, okay, if it's 2 letters or less, then we make it all up lowercase, which is is. Otherwise, for others, we want to capitalize, make the first letter uppercase and all the rest lowercase. So these would be E-R-I-C, yeah? R-Y-A-N, G-O-O-D, F-R-I-E-N-D. Okay? Clear? Yeah? Look, this is very special, only very special, okay? If the word has 2 letters or less, then we make it all lowercase. Okay?
okay, let's,
Okay, so what's in all your thoughts? How can we do it? How can we do this?
get the first letter capital.
Okay, so we want to find out the first letter of the word to make it. First
And
of all,
how
we
many,
letters.
Yeah.
Okay, so but the first thing is the string. How can we get the words, extract the words from the string? Remember,
We get it.
how do we get it?
How
do we get it? How do we?
Computer sees it.
Sorry?
Computer sees it.
What do you mean computer sees it?
Computer.
Computer sees it. How can computer sees it?
By his own eyes.
By its own eyes, okay. Come on. Seriously, how can we do it? How can the computer do it?
By doing.
What are the separators between the words?
Split and join.
Split and join, well done, that's the word. Okay, so this is S. If we split it by the spaces, okay, what we have got is what? Is a list of string, yeah? List of strings. List of words, like that. Yeah? I-S, R-Y-A-N-S. Okay, so I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. Okay, now I split it. Look, from here to here is what? S dot split. Split, yeah? And we have this. Then we go through each word and we check if the word has the length lower, smaller, and equal than 2, then we make it all lowercase, yeah? Remember, how do we make it lowercase? If this is word W, we make it lowercase, lower. Yeah?
Pew pew pew.
Yeah? And how about this? If we want to make this first letter uppercase, the rest lowercase, so what's this? If this is word, okay, for W in ARR, okay, ARR is here. So W dot lower. Okay, so then we can say if length W smaller or equal than 2, then W to lower, right? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise what? How can we make the first letter uppercase, then the rest will be lowercase?
Bar.
So what's the first letter? W, it will be W, 0, right? The first letter. I want it to the uppercase, upper. And the rest will be lowercase. I need to plus W1 to the n dot lowercase. Right? Yeah? Does it make sense, this one? The first letter, W0, I want it in uppercase. Plus, from the second character to the end, I want it lowercase. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so but Python we have another function. Okay, look at me. You don't need to write this bit of crap. Okay, yeah, not crap. You know.
That is what.
Okay, so you can write the what? Look, W dot. Can you guess the word? T I T T what? There are two letters here.
Click.
Complete the word.
Title.
Yeah, well done. Title.
I said title.
Well
I
done.
said title.
Title will do exactly the same. So you make the first letter uppercase and the rest lowercase. Right? Yeah? But if we want to implement it ourselves, the first letter uppercase plus. Okay, can you explain to me what's this bit?
Number 2. No, if it's 2 or
That's the index. Start from the second letter to the end, right? Yeah. So let the first letter W0 E to uppercase, then you become E, and then W1 to the end you'll be this bit. Make it all lowercase, so you'll be RIC, and you plus it together will be Eric. Yeah. Okay. So let me write it. Okay. Let me write it. You're still having a hiccup. Drink more water.
It didn't run out. Can you see?
Define. Okay, let's say capitalize.
Capital.
Ties. Okay, I don't know how to spell this word. S. S is a sentence, and then let's split it by to a list of words. Okay, so let's say array. Let's say words. Okay, words equal S dot split. Okay, you can give it a space, but without giving a space, you can treat multiple space at a time. Okay, so let's say split, and then we can say what? For I W in enumerate. Yeah, we want to get the index. Enumerate words. Right, we go into the index. I will be the index 0, 1, 2, 3, and W will be the words. Yeah, like E, R, I, C, is, etc. Okay, etc. So now, look, if length of the word is smaller than equal than 2, then I want it to be all lowercase. So I will have this words I equals W dot lower, right? Else words I. Remember what we have talked about there? We want to make the first capital uppercase, the rest lowercase. So we use that function, which is what?
Title.
T-I-T-A, and that's it. And then now the words is the modified. Is the modified list of words. How can we make it a string again?
Split.
No. How can we make a list of string by what's the opposite of join. Come on, we return an empty space but join words. Okay. Yeah. Can you have a look at this? Come on. Can you have a look at this? Yeah. What's enumerate? Come on. What's enumerate?
Heading how?
What does enumerate give us the? What's enumerate? Talk about this. What's enumerate? Come on, Eric. Right.
It's amount of.
Look at me. Come on. Why are you so busy? Enumerate. What's enumerate function here?
Enumerate is when you are like 1 or 0. Yeah. No. It's like you like this is this and this is this.
So what does it give us? If without the enumerate, you give us.
It's like the index.
Yeah, index. You give me the index, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, and then the value. W will be the value. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So how about if we can do it another way? Look, this is the easy way, yeah? Because we use this title function. Yeah. This is already there. We can just use it. We don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? Alright? But if we are not allowed to use this. If we are not allowed to use this function, and if we are not allowed to use the split function, okay, how can we do it? Right? very tricky. Okay, let's say look, ERIC is a good boy. Okay, like that. So Orion, yeah, I have Orion here. Okay, yeah. So look. So I can have 2 pointers. I points to the beginning of the first each word, and then J will be moving to the end. Yeah, J will be moving. When it means space, then I check the last word if it's more than 2. If it's more than 2, then what? If it's more than 2, what happened? If it's more than 2, then I set the first character to uppercase. All the rest will be lowercase, and I move on. And I move the I to the beginning of next word, and I keep moving. If it's smaller than 2, then I set everything to lowercase, right? And then I move to the end until I reaches the end. Make sense? Okay, can you explain to me what did you just say? What's I, what's J? What's I and what's J?
I points to the beginning
of each word, yeah? And what's J? J is character by the character. Moving. Yeah, well done. Yeah, okay, let's write it. Yeah?
You already written it.
This is another, the previous way we use the split, yeah? Because this, what's split do?
You split it.
Yeah, we use this inbuilt function, string functions, to break a sentence into a list of words. Okay, so this is kind of like a quick, easy way. Yeah? But we were also talking about how can we do it without the help of these kind of functions. Yeah, and let's quickly do it. Come on, everyone, can we pay attention, please?
Yeah.
Define, capitalize. S. Okay, so at the beginning we have 2 pointers, yeah, I equals J equals 0, right? And then the end will be the length of a string. Yeah. So now wire what? Wire, let's say if J points to the beginning, let's say okay, I smaller or equal than N, okay? And then I need to do what? Then I need to check if Si equal n, if it reaches the n, or Si is empty space, then look what happened here. What's this condition? What's this condition? What does it mean here? Actually no. If I equals the n, okay, sorry. If I reaches the n, or Si equals empty space, what does it mean? Okay, this is a space. Eric is a good boy. Okay. Now I is here now. What happened? Or I is here. What happened? What should we do now? Ryan, can we keep quiet, please? When I is here, what happened?
We move next word.
So we have this word already, right? So J will be here, right? J is here, right? So I need to check the length of this word, right? So what's the length of this word? If this is I, this is J, what's the length? What's the length of the word?
I and I minus J.
Yeah, that's it. If I minus J. Then we need to check if I minus J, if it's bigger. Ryan, too noisy, please. If it's bigger than 2, bigger or equal than 2, what should we do? It's bigger than 2, eh? Bigger than 2. If it's bigger than 2, then I need to set
The first letter to, I mean J to.
Sj equals Fj dot upper, right? Yeah? Alright? Sj equals Sj dot upper, and then what? Then J equals then J needs to be what? J needs to be where? This needs to set to be upper, so now it's upper. Now what's J? J is going to be what? J is going to jump to where? Which position?
I.
I is here. It's space.
No, I have I.
I letter, okay. So what's I letter? This is I letter. So what's I letter?
+1.
Way down, okay. So now J needs to jump to I plus 1, right? Okay. Now look, okay, so then, okay, so now else here, else this bit. Okay, so if it hasn't reached the letters yet, so we need to set everything into lowercase, right? So I will set everything into lowercase. Okay. So why is that? Because everything, look, I can just convert everything to lowercase. And listen to me. I can turn everything into lowercase first, and then only make the first letter capitalized if the word has more than 2 letters, right? Am I right? Is it the same? So look, if it hasn't reached the word boundary, if it hasn't reached the word boundary, I set everything to lowercase, right? And if it reaches the boundary, I need to check the word length. If it's more than 1 or 2 words, we set the first beginning of the word capitalized, right? Yeah? Okay, so first of all, this S is to be a string which we can't modify because the string in Python is immutable. What's immutable?
Means you can't change it.
You can't change it. And there's one way of doing it, which is what? Let's say, okay, let's make this let's say a sentence, okay, sentence. And then this sentence is a string. Then I want to make a S equals this sentence. Right? List function. It's like it's kind of break, but it's not. Look A B C. Yeah? I want to break it into A B C. Look at me.
ABC.
Yeah? A B C. This is a string. I want to make it a list. Then I just need to do this. List, and you make me a list. So look, sentence is a string, immutable. I make it a list. S is the array of words, array of characters, right? So array of characters, and then I can change it. And then after changing, I just need to return. I just need to return what? I want to make it a sentence again. Now I have a list of characters. Now I want to make it a string. So how can we do it? How can we convert it back? Return. Look, A, B. Okay, look. C. How can we make it A B C? How can we make it A B C to A B C?
String.
How can we make it from here? From here to here.
Join.
Join, yes. Join with empty string. Look, empty string dot join. Join what?
Join
Which one? What are we doing here? Join which one? Which one is the join what? Come on, you must answer this right.
join the
Join which variable? Come on, it's there. Come on, what are we doing with all these kind of things? Yeah, join S, yeah, because we are modifying. Yeah, right? Yeah? So do you think, do you see this? So which one is better? There's one more thing missing is that, what? Look, when I needs to be plus equals 1 here. Yeah, because when it reaches I, it needs to move to the next character. I needs to move to the next character, okay? Yeah? Okay, look. E, left hand, beginning of word. Right hand, right finger. Every time move is word I, okay? This is I. Look at me. E, R, I, C. Empty space. Okay, check the length. More than 4, more than 2 characters. I change this to uppercase. And then I jump to the next beginning of next. Yeah, I know. I was just think. Okay, now E here. Now J. No, left hand, right hand. Check. Empty space means okay. We check the length of the word. 2 characters. Then we don't change anything. Now jump to the next word. Next word. Blah blah blah. Next word. Blah blah blah. You see? How it works? Yeah. Any questions so far? What have you learned today?
About the title.
Yeah, title. What's title doing? Okay, let's say A, B, B, C, D. If this dot title, what does it return?
It means
What does it return?
A capitalized, B C D lowercase.
we're done. Okay, that'll be okay. That's it for today. Good job. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Ryan, are you alright?
Yeah.
Bye bye.